I would like to think that that is not true. However, to a certain extent, it is. I believe that if you are not born into a family with basics, you have a struggle, and you're dealing with issues that someone who is born into a more privileged family doesn't have to deal with. And this country prides itself on social mobility, which is the ability to go from one social class to another within your lifetime. But I think that's less likely than people actually think it is. And I'm not sure, it's not impossible, but I think it's difficult, and it becomes more of a generational, incremental rise from one class to another. I don't think it happens as much as it should within a single generation. So I think there is part of that there, as much as we would like it not to be.
Oh, what does it mean to be the...
Okay.
Yes, I do believe that, unfortunately, criminality is a class issue in the United States. I do believe that there are some races that are more prone to be thought of as criminals before they do anything, and so I believe that it's also a race issue. So unfortunately, we have in America certain classes and races that are already predisposed to be criminals before they do anything, and I think this is something that as a country we need to work on and figure out how we can move forward so that this is no longer a correlation.
So I think at a certain point, the systematic nature of oppression does determine the fate of someone. Because if the family, let's say a family is already, under oppression or financially non-stable, it's like an oppression that sort of you can't get rid of, and then having a newborn in the household only makes it worse. It won't help you financially, so then you struggle even more. And then I believe this is more common in minorities because it's like some people don't get the same opportunity that others do, and if this is true, then you'll most likely see this happen in minorities. And then people who struggle to get out of this, escape this criminality or whatnot, it could be possible, but very early. It's just hard, it's not the way you want to live. So you try your best, and at times you kind of fail, which is where you become a criminal at times. And
Okay, in my opinion, Regino Valadez, I feel that criminality is basically a way to oppress a certain race. And I feel that criminality is essentially just for minorities. Just because I feel like a lot of people have a lot of stereotypes against minorities that are bad, and then they feel like those stereotypes are like basically for all the whole entire race. So I feel that criminality will always be a thing, because I don't know, like we see it all the time. Like we've seen it with the Brown incident, and I was pretty happy that it got a lot of media attention, because I feel like people need to be informed about this, about how minorities are being treated and how they're being stereotyped, and it's not right. Because Mike Brown didn't even have a weapon, so he shouldn't have been shot. I just feel like the cop just shot him just because he was black. Thank you.